Sitting around the ballroom, they're talking about tomorrow when they're taking Johnny away. Said he wasn't no good, never done the things that he should. That's all the judge had to say. He went in the army when he was 18. Crazy young Irish and mean. Took a kid who was half gone all the way to be wrong with bloodlust and them 16s.
All right, we're back.
Brendan, no voice, I heard.
Slightly worse for the wear.
Trying to be like me, just ask, dude. I'll give you a couple tips.
Dude, this is unbelievably better than where I had it yesterday even. It was like
Yeah, you didn't call me. You texted me and you're like, we can't record tonight.
every time this happens to me, I have a moment like I had yesterday afternoon where I'm like, what if I just never get my fucking voice back? Like, what if I just sound like fucking, like, there was a kid we went to high school with like had a voice box.
Yep.
And like my buddy, like I called him because I work with my buddy and he's like, you sound like fucking that kid right now. He's like, that's how you sound.
Kane from WWE.
Yeah. Anyways, but we're doing the best we can. Hopefully by Friday I'm back in action fully.
Yeah.
If not, I'll just blow my voice out again. That's the only options I have.
Is there something from the
Permanent
80s and 90s with no voice? Because that could be a last minute
That could be a
costume
last,
change.
yeah, silent ninja from a movie. All right, it's a big fucking week, dude.
Massive.
I kind of like that the show's coming out on Thursday. It's gonna be Wednesday afternoon.
Wednesday,
It's gonna be out today.
I'm straight from work.
Because you know why I like this? Because it's like this is like listen to the band on the way to the fucking
Yeah, it's college game day before
fucking
yeah.
like
Get
get
you
yourself
hyped
pumped up. You know
Get
what I
you
mean?
hyped up. We got no agenda but to talk about.
The party.
The party.
We're gonna do a little recap last weekend.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a shorter show.
Oh yeah, because I heard. Go ahead. We'll recap last week, but go ahead.
Okay. I played a cornhole tournament with Jovan, your brother-in-law.
I didn't hear about it. How'd
So
it
that
go?
was his favorite. That was his first ever big tournament.
Yep.
Like he plays like this for people who don't listen. There's weekly things, and then there's like that's what he.
That was
Jovan
up in New
does.
Hampshire, right?
It was in New Hampshire. Yeah, Derry, right over the border. But this was like a big deal. Lots of good players. You either win your way into the higher round or the lower round.
Yeah.
We ended up in the higher round. We played good, but then we got back-to-back losses. But we had a fucking blast.
Yeah.
And I stayed for like a secondary tournament, which I came in second. My girl Bopa, out of the Rice Bagger crew, was hanging out with all my fucking, giving me the fucking hot Asian jerky, dude.
Oh, sign me up.
Laughing, dude, just like I grew up in Lowell with these guys. Love 'em. Anyways, came in second for that.
That's a great name, by the way. The Rice
Oh,
Baggers.
it's the best. The best was I told you, like the reason my buddy was like, who's white, first time we played with him, he's like, why do you guys call yourself the Rice Baggers? The kid just looks at me and goes, we like rice. Like, that's fucking why. Anyways, right when I'm driving home, I realized my voice is fucking gone because I had a little bit of a cold for my son. So what did I do? I went directly to my buddy Josh's and I blew it completely the fuck out.
Perfect.
I believe I texted you saying my voice is getting better
Yep.
the more I drink.
Yes.
Not true.
Totally
False
opposite.
news, fake news. But I'm here to tell a tale. I've been like silent the last 2 days. It's nice. It's like, but I'm like,
I'm sure the household agrees as well.
everybody's having fun at my expense. Anyways, how was your weekend?
The past weekend where I was supposed to be here, but you lost your voice, I went to Brown. My buddy's Julie's nephew was quarterback there.
Yep.
They lost a heartbreaker, dude. One of the worst play calls I've ever seen in my life, but that's neither here or there. There was a kid that, and I wrote it down because I was like, buddy, I don't know if you even listen to my podcast. I said, but you just made it. This kid might be 21, maybe.
Okay.
So he's the kid that plays quarterback, Jake Wilcox, his little brother Shay. He came with him. He's his friend. So however old he is, which I think that's 21. But he talks like he's a 50-year-old Italian from Everett. So poor kid gets hurt on the field from Colgate, Cornell. Sorry, it's Ivy League, and they take him out on a stretcher. Obviously, they get the gurney on he's on a gurney. He's got the whole thing going on. So I'm like, it's probably a concussion. And the kid didn't miss a beat, and he's like, he's your average Italian-looking man, but he talks like he's 55. He's like, well, yeah, I mean, the NFL's giving out concussions like Halloween candy. I fucking lost it. And I said, what's your name? He goes, Gennaro. I go, of course it is.
Gennaro.
Of course it is. Dude, it was one of the best. He didn't miss a beat. It wasn't like it was in the back of his mind. He's like, well, yeah, they're giving them out like Halloween candy over there. I'm like, well, we're not in the NFL. But even still, it was a dynamite line. So I was like, I got to throw it on there. Stop listening if you don't. But, so we went to that. Then we had our game Sunday. It's just not our season, dude.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
We end our season this Sunday. no playoffs this year, which I've never ever done.
Yep.
So it's gonna be fucking weird just sitting, chilling.
It's funny. My son.
I
had
know myself though. I'll be midweek. I'll be going up to fucking Bill Ricker or wherever the playoff games are
watch it,
just to
yeah,
watch
yeah.
them. I'm a sick prick.
My son had their second to last game last night. It was in Belmont,
Yep.
and I'm like, if I go to that game, like I just end up talking to a ton of people, and I just wanted to fucking try to conserve my voice.
Sure.
So I told him. That's what I told him. The reason was, like, I went to Belmont for my buddy's father's wake 2 years ago in a slight, like it was just spitting snow. I imagine that's what like Magellan felt like trying to fucking find anything like go to Belmont.
Yeah.
Might as well go to Texas.
Yeah, it's not a fun-
fucking misery.
Yeah,
dude.
you got to go there like past Alewife Station and shit.
It
right?
sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
I was like, you know what?
It's
They lost
terrible.
by 2, whatever.
Yeah.
This is the week of the party though.
Yes.
And that's what we're here to find. Oh, I want to give a special shout out before I forget. 2 things I have to talk about. First of all, 3 things. Andrew Fontana.
Yep.
We have your ticket. It's gonna be at the door.
Yep.
I forgot to go to the mail yesterday. By the time it gets to you, it's
There's a few
Friday.
people that haven't got them.
You'll be on the list.
yeah.
We have a list of everybody.
They paid.
And if fucking whatever, just come find me and Danny.
Yep.
It's gonna be either probably my wife or Chrissy at the door. So we'll figure that out. 3 people donated money so far, and I know you've got some donations too.
Yeah.
Anthony Riccardi, John Bauman, who's an old school Doghouse Dogcast listener,
Yeah.
Scotty Moe, who had the tournament this weekend that me and Joe Bauman went to, all donated cash. They can't go.
Yep.
Huge fucking thank you to those guys for doing it. I
I'm
think I got
gonna-
a couple more coming too.
I got just off the top of my head. I know there's more than this, but only because it's fresh and it came like yesterday. Pat Mulcairn, he's my business agent.
Yep.
Who was like, I know he's into Halloween. And I know he wants to. Oh, I know what he's going down to. He's got something to do for the union, so he won't even be in the state.
Okay.
But Pat listens every week. He was like, "Hey, let me get you Venmo," and he sent over a donation as well for him and his wife. So,
Awesome.
but if I know there's more in here, and I'm
We'll
sorry.
list them off next-
My
we'll
brother donated. Yeah.
We'll list them off Sunday.
What's that?
We'll list them all off on Sunday.
Perfect.
We'll do more. We're going to recap the whole party. Okay, a quick story from the cornhole tournament that I have to tell.
Okay.
I think I've talked about high dick energy on this thing before, right?
Uh-huh.
I made this thing up 8 years ago when we were in Vegas. I said some girls that were kind of sunglasses, other go hard dicks because you got to rock a hard dick for these classes. The joke was not big dick energy.
Right.
Rock a hard on. So I took that to the Cornhole podcast. HD. Everything's about HD, right? Tony Smith is the best player to come out of the New England area, period.
Yeah.
He's on ESPN all the time. He's a fucking stud. It's like 21, 22 maybe. Great kid. Anyways, I'm at the tournament, so I put me and Jovan's team in. Team HD. That's always my team name. So Tony Smith's like all over the country now. He's like,
Yep.
whatever. He barely listened to the Cornhole podcast. He listens to if he's on it. So he comes over to me and he's like, "Yeah, did you take HDE?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I'm standing there with a bunch of cornhole guys who know me. And he's like, I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh, I wanted that. You took my name." And I'm like, so I'm like looking around like, what? So then he goes, "What's yours stand for?" And he's kind of having another conversation going back and forth with me, looking over his shoulder. And I go, "High Dick Energy." And he goes, "That's what mine stands for." And I go, he goes back to his conversation. I go, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." I go, "Excuse me." I go, "Dude, you know I made that up, right? Like, I'm the one who came up with it. That's how you," he's like, "No, I heard it at some other cornhole things in the country." I'm like, "Yeah, fuckface, because I'm the one who did it. And put it on videos, making everybody happy." I'm like, "Fucking steal my material."
Yeah.
Like, don't be fucking taking
Child.
TJ. Yeah. Unbelievable. So I just want to put my copy, I'm gonna fucking sue him with patent infringement fucking on Monday. Talk to my fucking lawyer, Dave Lucas. Anyways, we got a monster party coming up.
Monster Party.
I've already been in touch with CJ the DJ,
Yeah. Oh, you already put, because you
Put
told me
in-
you were sending him.
putting in requests.
Yeah.
I told him I'm going to be a pain in the ass. Here's a list. A lot of early 90s hip hop. And, like, I want to feel like I'm fucking 13.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, I'm dressing like I'm 13,
Yep.
basically. Like, I can't wait.
I just dropped off in a bundle because, like, I was like, it's just easier. They're all going to see each other before then, anyways. I just dropped off 16 tickets to a bunch of people, and they're my friends, but they're slightly younger than me.
Yep.
They're coming with 16 people. That's just that I know of.
Yeah.
And they were like, "You still have tickets?" I was like, "We got a couple. We got a couple. Not many."
I think we got, like, we got a lot. We got a lot sold.
The food is already paid for. The DJ will be paid that
I'm
day.
going to read off the food in a second.
Oh, it's silly. It's silly.
First of all, couple quick things. We're gonna have a new sponsor coming on within the next couple weeks. We'll talk about that
Yep.
when it happens. But we have a cool new sponsor coming on. This food is presented by the flagship fucking sponsor of the show,
Yes.
Lily Peas. I took my dad there last Tuesday.
Yep.
I keep forgetting I didn't talk about this because we didn't do the podcast this
I'll
week.
tell you. Oh yeah, this actually goes
By
hand
the
in
way,
hand.
my father took umbrage with the fact that I think I tagged him on my Instagram and then went out with the old man. He's like, old man? Like, he's like bullshit that I called him the old man. Anyway,
Put him up, woman.
we went out there. We got fucking dinner. Went to Bluegrass Tuesdays. Had 2 beers. Super responsible. Got out of there. My father was wowed by the food. We got great service. Talked to Chris Parsons, executive chef, 50 Binney Street. By the way, if you didn't know, now you do.
Yep.
And if you listen to the show, you're probably coming to the party, so you're gonna get the real deal there.
Yeah. Is Chris coming?
Maybe he's trying to get somebody to work. It's like it's one of those situations. I think he gave somebody a night off, so we have to see.
One thing I didn't mean to cut you off.
No,
although
go
I
ahead.
always do. A buddy of mine, actually the kid that just got I was telling you about the insane steak and cheese I just had. He's a season ticket holder, so he went to opening night for the Celtics, and he showed me a picture of Lily Peas. They're in the Garden right now. Did you know that?
Oh yeah, then the Hub Hall.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so if you're going to a Celts game or a Bruins game, you can get a chicken sandwich right there.
Yeah.
They make all that. Pretty sure they make it at the main location, then they
Yep.
bring it all in like hot carts or
Yep.
whatever. So it's all legit, and it's awesome. And they have a trash roast beef sandwich in there. I think. From
Oh,
what I
it's
know.
so
It's
fucking bad.
horrible.
It's Cusses.
That's I don't even know what that is.
It's a leather belt found in a puddle. It's fucking terrible.
Fucking gross.
It's
dude.
so bad. In fact, I had that when I was in school, and my teacher at the time was like, "Hey, where you going for lunch?" And I was like, "I'm actually gonna go grab roast beef." He knows I'm a sick prick with that shit.
Yeah.
So I came back. I had one bite of it, threw it in the dumpster. It was fucking garbage. Garbage. They try to tell you it's Wagyu beef.
Before I get to this, I have to tell this story because I'm so fucking mad. We talked about the other day how we were talking on the way here. My sister texted me.
Yeah.
Passion project of mine is just fucking Italians.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Italian subs.
Yeah.
Now, Italians is similar to roast beef in that, like, if you aren't coming with the heat,
Well, it is also a similar roast beef because if you go outside of fucking Worcester, they don't know what huts are.
it's nothing
They-
close to what we're talking
like,
about.
and I've never had Jersey Mike's, but people are like, it's good, it's all right.
It's decent.
But that's what they expect out there. But I know
Jersey Mike's is like the balls for like comparatively
for people
to
that
the
don't
rest
have
of the country.
taste palate.
Dude, you go out by UMass, you get an Italian, they throw mayo on it.
Oh, see, you know something. Like, ugh.
Dude,
fucking inbreds.
All right, so my sister texted me before we got on this. Is like SNL something in Chelsea or Everett. I gotta look it up. It's on my phone. Is like lights out, and I'm like, telling me that is like just throwing the fucking hook out there. And I still gotta go to Coca Factory.
Oh, yes, you do.
And you just said you had an unbelievable steak and cheese. Fry.
That steak and cheese was outrageous.
Yeah.
I've been going to him. He doesn't even know my name, and he was. If you know who the Colquitt Factory is, or if you don't, just to give you a brief rundown, you walk in. It's cash only. I don't want to give all the tips away because I want you to get yelled at too. But he's a yeller. Everything on his menu is on a chalkboard or a poster board. Fox News is on 1,000, and he just has random quotes and Trump bumper stickers and just police shit everywhere. Like, he's out of his mind. But there is, and I stand by this, and I know your sister said that SNL. I haven't been. I'm gonna
She
go.
said it's good. She didn't say it's like the
Everyone raves about New Deal because it's known. Cold Cut Factory makes a better Italian.
best. Wow.
I'm sorry, it does. And that's nothing against New Deal. I fucking love New Deal.
Now, there's 1,000% chance I'm gonna have a monster hangover on Saturday.
Yes.
The better the Italian, usually the harder it is to order it wherever it is.
Yep.
Like the more hostile the environment
Yep.
is, I find.
Yep.
Like New Deal on a Saturday. I mean,
Yeah. Let me tell you something. So you've obviously been a New Deal. You got 5 or 6 Italians out there. Sweetheart, what do you want? What do you need? What's up, buddy? Who's next? Kenny is just one guy.
yeah.
You get chosen when you get chosen, and that's that. There's no help. He does everything. Like I told you, I've been going there for 25 years at least, and I never knew. And obviously, like people are like, how did you not know he didn't have a steak and cheese? And I was like, because I always got the Italian or I got the super sub. That's what I went there for.
Yeah.
Then I mean, his meatballs out of this world. He's got like the bakery type of pizza.
Yeah.
Dude, everything there, like I've had because someone else told me to get. No one's ever told me to get steak and cheese until last week.
Yep.
So when I got it, I go, what the fuck? And it's bar none the best one I've ever had.
Wow.
And it's loaded.
Wow.
Loaded, dude.
Wow.
It says it's $13.95, right? For the stub. Cash only. And he says it's a pound of meat. It's over a pound of meat. You just saw the picture.
Yeah, it's huge.
it's a fucking newborn is what it is.
it's huge.
It's huge. And he makes his bread and he's getting free ads right now. You know what I mean? But like dude, it's so good.
So I'm considering, because I'm going to be too hungover to order anything from a place like that on Saturday.
Yep.
I might go Friday at like 11:30 before we go to set up and just get one and put it in my fridge.
Oh, so if you're gonna do that, are you an oil guy?
Yes.
Don't get oil.
Okay.
Because I love his oil. It's like fucking real deal. It's
Yeah.
like that purple shit.
Yep.
But it like
Soaks into the bread.
soaks the bread and like it'll kind of ruin it.
Okay.
So if you're gonna put it in your house,
Yep.
don't get oil.
All right. Okay.
But if you're gonna get it and eat it there, which I would highly suggest doing, just because you're gonna get an amazement,
Yep.
get a little dab of oil.
So the reason I started the story, and I'm going to end it with this because this is not an ad. Every Friday night we get Lisa's Pizza at Domino's. They have gluten-free pizza.
Yep.
Lisa's has good pizza. We got Lisa's. I was dying for an Italian.
Yep.
I'm like, I want to fucking try it. It had prosciutto on it. So I'm like, whatever. This had thick cut prosciutto on it. I don't even know how to explain what was on this fucking sandwich. It was like, I'm getting fucking angry. If you watch this on YouTube, you can see my face. It was like I get mad at Maggie every time we go to a new place, tuna sub. You're gonna hate it. Why? Because most tuna subs are not white tuna meat, and then you fucking throw a fit.
Yeah.
That was me. I was such a dummy. I'm like thinking against knowing,
Yeah.
like just hoping against hope. You gotta have a good Italian, right?
Right.
Sucks.
Garbage.
Yeah. So, anyways, don't order that. Well, let me read you the menu. Order this.
Before you get into the menu,
Yep.
I have to tell you about we haven't done a fraud episode in quite a while.
Mm-hmm.
Number one fraud off the fraud list, but is still a fraud. My sister Darcy. All right, Darcy. So now
Javon's wife.
correct. My sister Darcy. I go out with her quite often. I haven't in a while, but she texted me yesterday. She was at Lily P's. So she's like,
This is yesterday?
yesterday. Yep. During the day. I was already home, but I'm not working in that area anyways, but she's like, I'm here for lunch doing work on the laptop or whatever. And so I go, that's awesome. I was like, hey, they're catering the party on Friday. And she goes, about that.
No.
About that. Wait till you hear this fucking nonsense, right? She goes, I'm going to try and make it. And I go, what do you mean you're going to try and make it?
Doesn't she live down the street, basically?
Not only that, it's your fucking brother and cornhole friend who are throwing the goddamn thing.
Yes.
So she goes, well, here's the thing. There's a massive cornhole tournament Saturday that it's over 50 teams, and like I got to be on my A game. I go, you stay up till 4 a.m. at camp on a Friday,
Yeah.
every Friday for 6 months, and you can't make your fucking brothers and best friends party?
That's going to get off at
Right.
fucking
So
midnight?
So then I double down on her and I go, guess where I'm going to be Saturday morning? Where are you going to be Saturday morning? I go, I'm going to be hurting, but I'm going to be driving to the Songus Arena for a cheer competition at 8 a.m.
Yep.
Don't give me this shit. Rule 76, play like a champion today, right? The fuck? She's like, well, I got to be on my A game. That's great. Then don't drink a lot
Yeah.
that night.
Come for 2 hours.
That's all.
And go home.
Don't give. She's like, well, I don't have a costume. Well, that's your own problem because we've been promoting this bitch since fucking July.
Yeah.
You know? And you're an 80s girl with red hair. Go as fucking the Patras family.
I mean, I can't even believe that this is a possibility that
Yeah.
Darcy would be missing this spot.
it's kind of just, it's kind of bullshit. So then,
you know what? I'll say this. I can't go to her cornhole night that she has tonight because I have to pick up my daughter. I wanted to go to it though.
Yep.
If you don't come, Darcy, I'm permanently boycotting fucking Malden cornhole. And I might use my fucking cornhole influence in the cornhole world to fucking bury.
Everyone's gone. Well, the reason I bring this up is because like an hour or two later, she has a ugly sweater party every year, as do I.
Yeah.
But we coordinate it. So hers is the first Saturday, mine's the week after. So she goes, hey, I just got Lily Peace to cater my Christmas party. I go, you fucking cheater. I go, you're using our sponsor, and then you're not even coming to the party where the food's going to be to try it out. And she's like, but it wasn't as much as yours. Well, no shit. Yours is at a house. I was at a hall.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's using our fucking guy.
She's on.
Had to
shit
go
list.
on a huge
No,
rant right there.
Shit list. All right.
Shit list.
Here's what Darcy will be missing.
Tell her that I'm calling Kimberly.
Here's what Darcy will be missing. You
Kimberly's
ready?
my sister. I haven't talked to in years.
3 trays of pretzel bites.
Mm.
All right. Just a little salt to go with your beer. We have 2 bartenders, by the way.
Sure
All right?
do.
3 trays of jerk wings.
Yep.
A little heat.
Yep.
All right.
Which they're like a wet jerk.
Oh, they're good.
They're fucking good.
Fucking
They're
awesome.
really good.
Now, the next thing I'm going to say, people are going to be, what the fuck is that? Because I said that.
I also said that.
When
Looked
I
it
went
up,
to
though.
when I went with my dad, I just ordered them. I had no idea what they were. I just said, you know what? This is a sponsor. I'm trying everything on the menu over the next few months.
Fuck yeah.
Shishito peppers. This might be my favorite thing on the menu now.
No shit.
They're like a green pepper. They're not really hot, but they're just nice and baked, and they got a little goat cheese or some type of cheese on there, cojito cheese or something like that.
Yep.
Anyways, lights out. You'll see me with fucking pepper seeds all over my face and no voice. 10 full trays of chicken sliders. Those are fried chicken sandwiches.
Yep.
6 trays of tenders. So we need you to bring your fucking appetite. All right.
Yeah.
So don't go fucking snacking on any Coca subs before you come to this thing.
Don't go to get a fucking Italian sub from Lisa's.
No, like a fucking dummy, like I did, like an amateur, fucking clown.
Don't do any of that.
Absolute fucking clown.
The food is phenomenal. I grew up with CJ.
Yep.
CJ is a music sicko.
Yep.
You've already told me that you've already harassed him for a playlist.
Yeah.
I have no doubt in my mind. He sent me a SoundCloud like months ago. Like I didn't believe he was good at DJing. I was like, yeah, I know you are.
Yeah.
And it was like 3 hours of fucking just monster music. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So I was like, listen, it's 80s and 90s. You got this crowd. You got our crowd that's our age, and Brendan's 10 years older. Do your thing.
Yeah.
Let Russ cook
And
before
we
he's
also
like-
got our boy Sean from Installation Situation. By the way, installationsituation@gmail.com. If you have a triple decker, this shit is fucking free. You've been paying it for years. Eversource, National Grid. If you got a regular house, 75%. Installationsituation@gmail.com. Our guy Sean is gonna be fucking
performing.
He's gonna do a little stand-up comedy thing. It's gonna tie into what we're doing for the night.
Yeah.
I'll leave it at that. So maybe we'll do that around like 8:30.
That's what I was
something like
thinking. That's what I was
and
thinking.
then, we'll set it off around like 9. It's just going to be like, let's fucking get down.
Yep.
Fog machines, check. Balloons, check. CJ the DJ, check. Lily P's, check. Me and Danny, check.
2 bartenders.
By the way, I got a recommendation.
Gasoline for fucking drinks.
Oh, gasoline for drinks. I got a recommendation from somebody like, oh, what are you being? My neighbor's going to go. They were like, hey, we can go. And they proposed like, oh, where, this is going to hint to kind of what I'm going as, but they're like, let me guess, grunge. Because like music, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pearl Jam type shit.
Yeah.
Listen, when I was fucking 12 and 13, I wasn't fucking thinking about Pearl Jam.
Yeah.
All right? I was thinking of fucking Pete Rock and CL Smooth, EPMD. All right? Like that was my fucking jam back then. All right? So, fucking grunge, dude. Fucking flannel shirt? Come on.
Yeah.
I don't look like a fucking scrub.
Yeah. Plus your voice doesn't, you can't be like Chris Cornell.
No,
today.
I can't do any fucking Eddie.
Yeah, you can't do any better.
Anyways, let's do this. We got the Lily P's hot chicken hotline. Now,
Yeah.
let me prep you for this. We have a long time, many time caller on this.
It's got to be Bobby.
Nope.
Really?
Well, he is on this.
Of course he is.
But who's outdone himself. So I'll prep for this. The Lily P's hot chicken hotline.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know if you can hear out of those.
Yep, I can.
Got 'em? All right. All right. This came in while we were recording a week and a half ago.
Okay.
Hey, it's Adam Joe Jumptown. Day late, dollar short. I'm at the bar. You already shot the video or the fucking show. I don't really care because I'm tuning in for next week. It's talking Jumptown from the future, but I'm here right now on Mars, playing Uno with the aliens. Jumptown.
So I got to apologize to Adam Joe Johnstown. He asked me to call in his show last night.
Yeah, he asked me too, but I didn't have a voice.
You didn't have a voice, and I was like, I got practice tonight.
Yeah.
He was like, anytime between 7 and 10 or something like that. My phone had died, but I didn't know this, so our practice ended at like 8. And then immediately after practice, one of our players' moms brought like pizza and shit because it was his birthday. So I wasn't even home. I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. So
That's all right. Jumptown gets
I
it.
had to jump uptown. Just fucking
I mean,
tune in.
he did a whole video on like the Beast page promoting like every other podcast except for us.
Yeah, it's true.
Which I don't care. Also, new appointment of staff. We have Paul Gentile as our CMO, Central Marketing Officer.
Yeah.
BP Hammers is our head of security.
Yep.
He appointed himself that. Told us that that's his job.
Perfect.
So he'll be on the show at some point, and we'll say like him and Fitzy maybe co-chairs on that because they
that'd
both
be-
could probably. They're both like if they walked, they were trying to go to your bathroom, they were blindfolded. They walk out of your house like the fucking Kool-Aid guy, like just like a cutout of them. Like that's how big these dudes are. All right, here's next. Ready?
Yeah.
Hey, Gillis, you Hellman's cap licker. My bold Stanford prediction, another outright win over the Irish frauds. I'm basically automatic at this point. I'm the modern-day Stu Feiner. Your listeners would be eating ribeyes at Polana's every weekend with my insightful advice. Let's get to it. So your Irish are 27-point favorites versus UNLV. They couldn't cover a 4-touchdown spread versus Perkins School for the Blind. Take UNLV in the points. And watch Jerry Tarkanian in heaven smoking stogies in the hot tub on Danny Gillis's grave while he wallows Saturday with a few Magners and shepherd's pie at Hugh O'Neill's. I'm out.
What a fucking maniac.
I gotta say this. It's like
Bobby
I had a guy who-
Bobby will be there.
I got a guitar teacher. He's like, the truth is that the way you really get better isn't just talent. It's that you just put in the fucking work, and as time goes on, you get better.
Yep.
Every time Bobby Froyo calls in, the calls get better.
Yeah, he's
He's
unbelievable.
he's honing, he's like sharpening his axe.
Yeah, that's
every
exactly
week.
what he's doing.
I love it. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to leave the voicemail because I did this I listened to another podcast and they wanted the same thing. So I left them a voicemail. But like, you can't re-listen and like check it and
Right.
like erase. So anyways,
Bobby,
cheers to Bobby.
Bobby will be there Friday. I will say that last year he went as me. He showed up to a house, and someone kept saying, "Weren't you just here? Weren't you just here?" And I'm like, "What the fuck's wrong with you? No, I just walked in." By the way, you know I'm late because I'm with the Puerto Ricans, right? So I'm like, I just walked in, and they all of them dead serious, like, "Oh, strange." I fucking turn around. He's wearing like all my coach's attire. He's got sunglasses on. He's got a DG hoodie on the like. It was fucking phenomenal. It was great. It was great. And he started trying to talk like me, which that didn't happen. But
All right, next up. First time caller.
What's up, fellas? We're a week away from the party. Can't wait. I got a major fraud, and it's not going to go over well, but because I know everybody in my friends list is 50-50, anybody that watches hockey. But Jack Edwards, the Nesson announcer, is the biggest fraud going. The guy can't even, it sounds like he's got fucking marbles in his mouth. He should pull his dentures out, go back to the nursing home, and let somebody else announce. That's it. Thanks, fellas.
Now, let me say this. He actually is the one who messaged me. He was like, dude, it sucks that you can't re-listen. He's like,
Yeah.
I feel like I laid an egg. Great. I love that voicemail. When I see the voicemails come up, I can read them
yeah,
on my phone before I can listen to them. So I thought it was our buddy Clocky who was on this.
yeah,
Jonathan Clocky.
they got a similar voice.
He fucking,
Hates Jack Edwards.
he spends more time on Facebook undressing
That's-
dressing down fucking Jack
That's my
Edwards.
buddy Doolin, who he's coming with Chris Mohan on. He's coming with him on Friday. So that's a common hatred.
He loves shitting right down his fucking
Yeah.
throat.
Now I'm not a massive hockey guy.
Sure.
I think Jack Edwards' one-liners are incredible. Is it his voice? I don't know if it's what is it? Is it his voice?
Well, here's the deal. I don't watch hockey.
Yeah, I don't watch enough.
I
of
watch
it.
playoff hockey.
Yeah, same.
Because my buddy Clock just shits down his throat all the time.
You
I
hate
fucking
him?
hate him.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm with you. I don't
Yeah.
know. All right.
But people, you know what it is though, and this is more national. But like people love or hate Tony Romo. I love Tony Romo.
I love Tony Romo.
He's
great.
fucking unbelievable.
All right, next call. First time caller.
Uh-oh.
Danny and Brendan, it's me, Superfan Ann. I'm calling to buck the trend of everybody else calling in and just giving you guys shit. Because I think that you guys are so smart and so funny and so quick-witted. And I just wanted to say that you make my week every week when I listen to you guys. And so So thanks for that. Now, I also want to say I'm planning on coming to your Halloween bash on Friday. I made sure I bought my ticket early, and I'm so excited, but still don't have it. I wonder how many other people are in that position of buying a ticket and not getting it sent. So just FYI, I'll plan on picking it up at the will call space when I arrive, or you can send it out. Thanks again for everything you guys do. You make me laugh every week. See you on Friday.
Yeah.
100%. First of all, two things. One, and my sister has your ticket. So, and you're going to my sister's first, so she will have your ticket for you. Second, by far the nicest thing that anyone said to me and Danny in the last 10 years. Probably.
Yeah.
Like,
That you're smart and funny.
yeah, that is not a common, let's just say it's not a common trend in the house. You know what I mean? All right, we got one last one.
Okay. Also,
By the way,
I would love to
second female corker to call in.
Yep.
I guarantee she was pissed that she wasn't the first. Our girl Bridget was like the Amelia Earhart of fucking
Yes.
female corkers, like
yeah.
flying across the ocean. She's gonna be there.
I would also like to say I would love to blame the Postal Service for this. I don't think we got around to sending them out, did we? Maybe a couple?
I sent out a bunch.
All right. So
Anyways, I actually asked her if she wanted it. She was like, so she's busting balls. Real quick, funny story before we get in the last call. Maggie's talking to this girl at work today.
yeah.
I got to get ready for this party. I got to do this thing with my hair. And she's like, where's the party? And she's like, Malden Irish American. And she's like, oh my God, I was just in Aruba. I met this guy, Sean. He's like the coolest guy.
Oh, no way.
And she's like, Maggie's like, Sean, like
Installation situation?
And she's like, yeah. I have my phone. I was like, Sean from Aruba. She's like, Maggie's like, my husband's the one who's running that with Danny.
Yeah.
And she was like, my brother was Danny Gillis. This was the person that you would text
Yeah.
with him,
Yeah.
trying to figure out who it was. Small world, dude.
It is.
Anyways, she
So
was
we-
like, can I get a ticket if I come to the door? You can. Yes.
Internationally known. In
To rock a
Aruba.
microphone, too.
Yeah.
By the way. All right, hold on. Last one.
There's one more.
Somebody might have forgot that they called in after the show the last time.
Yo, it's your man Adam Jump Town. I hope I'm not too late to leave this voicemail. But I want to let you know you guys are doing a fantastic job. I have no idea what this topic is we're calling in for, and it really don't matter. Because Jumptown always going off the cuff and living the life, keeping that quality high. Just so you know, guys, leaving Mars, on my way to Venus, and then I'm going right to Uranus. Sausages here.
Oh, my God.
Dude,
I may or may not have worked with somebody who will remain nameless, who banged in Super Bowl Sunday night
yeah,
because they may have partaken in a few adult cocktails,
sure.
came to work Monday morning, totally forgot they called. I know a few people will get that reference. We won't talk about them, but it was one of the funnier things on earth.
Oh, I forgot he called it out already.
Came to work, he was like, why is everyone looking at me? He's like, you already banged in.
Dude, I've done shit like that before. And it sucks, by the way. It fucking sucks. You know what my rule is for this party? I'm just putting this out there. No shots. I'm going strictly fucking Miller Lights at this party. For me.
Smart.
That's for me.
Smart.
Until you give me a shot and I take that shit.
It is cash only.
Cash only. Yes.
There is an ATM there,
Sometimes
but
it works.
sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's I wouldn't. It's been good lately, but
Sure.
who knows?
Bring a couple
So,
$100 with you.
Bring some cash, and then there's also
There's going to be
50-50. Yep.
Yep. And we'll announce at the event what it's for and all that stuff.
Right.
But we're going to raise some good money for this thing. The good thing is, too, it's going to be an awesome party. We have great food. We have great DJ.
And all
great
you guys are
people
fucking
coming.
awesome.
Yeah, great people coming. I got a bunch of people that I went to high school with
Yep.
that are all going. My sister's whole crew.
I got some people coming I haven't seen in years.
Yeah, it's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait. And then the party starts at 7.
Yep.
I would say get there as early as you can. That's what I
Sure.
would say. Because it goes till midnight.
I'm meeting you like right after work, and I'll help you set up whatever
Yeah,
I
I'll
can.
be there at like 2 o'clock or whatever.
Perfect.
Whenever you get out of work, I'll be
Perfect. And then
set up.
obviously go home, shower, and all that shit, shave, shower. But yeah, Friday. It's funny because like my season ends, And I was like, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be able to make this last practice. So today is actually my last practice.
Yeah. Now, how long is that cheer competition on Saturday?
It all depends. Because, like, the one I just went to, like, 2 weeks ago, it was like how it was supposed to be. So they used to do it in 2 sessions, right? So if you were in the first session, you had to be there by 8 o'clock start to get a seat. It didn't matter where your city or town was, you had to be there. This one, it was kind of like free for all, which kind of sucks because, like, I think the girls or guys, or whoever the fuck's doing it, should get a little representation, but, like, I don't want to be there all day.
Yeah, I hear that.
So, I don't know. I don't know the answer yet. They usually don't release the schedule, like, until then, but I just know I got to be up extremely early,
yeah,
which sucks.
that's brutal. But as we know,
Ring the bell.
years of answering the bell.
Yeah.
Years and years and years of answering the bell.
I always say ring the bell. I'm a fucking
I can't wait for this party. I'm fucking pumped. And we're like I said, the comedy show, dancing, gonna be off the hook.
Yeah.
Fog machines. Like, make out if you want.
Oh,
them.
and a fucking backdrop, right?
Oh yeah. We got a custom pulling the cork backdrop so you can take pictures.
Yep.
And tag us in the fucking pictures.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
That's the other thing. We've been getting an unbelievable response of people listening to the show. If you can, just share it. It helps. You know what I mean? I know a bunch of people have written reviews and that stuff, but tell people about it. That helps us out. It's been growing. And we want it to keep growing. So we want to keep doing fun shit like parties and whatever.
And-
we're also going to do, at some point, we got to figure out when, but we're going to do a little, this is like the big event. We're going to do a little informal, maybe do a podcast with Millie Pease, do a little watch party, maybe watch the Pats or something like that.
Sure.
Over there. And then maybe we'll do something for St. Patty's Day.
Yeah, with it.
Don't fucking miss this. Hey, by the way, you can buy tickets the day of.
Yeah.
Just fucking let us know.
Yep.
Obviously, we have a few left. We have some left over, so we got enough. So if you need to bring a friend, just send us a message though. Like, we don't want random ass fucking people showing up the
Right.
door, not knowing who the fuck they are,
Right.
being like, "What's this party all about?"
Exactly.
Those people are not going to be. It's invite only at that aspect.
Right.
You either gotta know somebody that's going to this fucking thing. You're not just showing up with like 20 fucking losers to think you can come in. You know what I mean? It's not that type of party. Cool kid party. Anyways, all right. I'm gonna conserve my voice.
Yeah, that's a dynamite idea because I mean, I told you I think I had food poisoning. It wasn't from the steak and cheese, but I had a terrible day myself.
Yeah.
My poor partner Jay was like, he was team leader today,
Yeah.
and I was just like chugging Pepto Bismol like it was going out of style.
Let's just put it this way.
I actually put it. You ever see the movie Stop My Mom Will Shoot? Sylvester Stallone,
Yes, yeah,
Stell
I've
Getty.
seen it, yeah.
Remember when she cooks him fucking 40 pounds of food and he's chugging Pepto Bismol? That was me today.
I can just tell you this. This has never happened in all the time that we've recorded the show. Even the days that we recorded this once during the day, is that I'm drinking a water
And I'm not
and
drinking.
you said nothing.
Yeah.
You were like, don't even fucking put anything in front of me right now.
I haven't had anything to eat today, and I don't even know if I will.
Yeah.
I've had nothing. Zero. Pepto Bismol is all I had today.
All right. Hit us up if you want to go still.
Listen,
Like I
can't
said,
wait to see everybody Friday, dude. It's going to be the fucking balls.
It's going to be the balls. And yeah, boycott Lights Out Cornhole because Darcy is screwing us over. All right. We'll see you guys Friday night.